Beside me is my apiary, which has over 20 hives. Both hives were colonized, and in last year we had challenges. It did not completely rain due to the climatic change. Plus we had a locust invasion. The mechanism which were used in their control, it was used by spraying, which affected the beekeeping. And again, the use of the pesticide by the farmers around, I can attribute that to the loss of my colonies.
Mimi nikienda pale kwa agrovet, ninaenda kuitisha dawa yoyote yenye nitapewa ya kuua wadudu kwenye shamba langu. Sitaki kujua itaua nyuki ama itaua nini, hiyo mimi sitaki kujua. Naitisha na ninapewa, nakuja naweka na spray shamba yote mzima.
The most serious challenge is environmental degradation, because people are cutting down trees because of population pressure. People want to settle, people want to establish farms, and every time people cut down trees, then this leads to a ripple of effects. For example, we know that honeybees survive on two products from plants, nectar and pollen, and every time you cut down trees, then you get rid of nectar and pollen, and this is the food for the bees. And when there's no food for the bees, then it leads to absconding of colonies, and this means people who are keeping bees for livelihoods, for harvesting of honey, do not get either they get very little honey or they don't get any honey harvest at all, and therefore their livelihoods are affected. So bees that have been exposed to poor diet will there are several things that happen to these honeybees. First of all, because the nutrition is poor, they will not be able to fight off pests and parasites. And therefore, the effect of these parasites or pests becomes enhanced. And therefore, the beekeepers will have less honey because these bees cannot fight off the parasites and the pathogens and the pests.
There is overuse of pesticides within our farms and lands that can be traced in honey that we consume, and also within the food that we consume. For that reason, we need to minimize the utilization of such chemicals and encourage ecological systems of control of such challenges. For example, use of biological intervention when it comes to such invasion of maybe locust. We can make good use of some of the properties that these very locusts have. For example, we can use them for food, for manure, or any other, rather than introduction of chemicals that compromise our life systems.
it's a multi-sectoral approach. I would say we need to have the livestock people, agriculture people, environment people, and everyone, and of course the beekeepers. All of us pulling together and looking forward to saving our bees.